Hey everyone, it's Dr. Eve here in more than just an email. So hello, this is my face. So now when you see me at convention, you can say hi because you'll be like, that's her. And this is my friend Kelly. And I am coming to you today with a video to tell you about something new and exciting because I love new things. I love new technology. And more than anything, I love efficiency. And I know we all got 100 things going on in our lives. And if there's a way that I can have a new tool that helps me be more efficient in the way that I share and do my work and just my everyday life, I am all about it. And I also love sharing things with you guys. So I wanted to introduce you to Kelly and let her tell you briefly about what she's involved in and how you can learn more about it. So welcome, Kelly.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on, Eve. Um, so first of all, I am a doTERRA wellness advocate, but I'm actually here to talk to you about something else today, like Eve said. So about 18 months ago, another wellness advocate who happens to be my sister approached me and said that she had this incredible idea for how we can bundle important information that we need to share over and over and over to our customers, to our leaders, maybe even to our family. But a really cool way, this new concept to bundle this information and easily share it with these people in a way that they want to engage with it, that they want to open it, that they want to save it, because that's really the challenge, right? Not only getting information together, this important, I always call it your most important real estate, the things that we share over and over and over, but bundle it in a way and share it in a way that people receive it and want to become engaged with it. So she talked to me about this opportunity to join her and a few others in creating this new app. So this is an app called iYuga. And so I was talking to Eve about it and all of the different applications. And so she invited me to come on here and talk to you folks about it. So we're actually going to show it to you.
Yeah, I am so excited because, the culture we're living in today, and I am just as guilty as everybody. If it's not easy, if I can't quickly discern what you're doing or what you're trying to show me, I'm out. Like, I don't have the patience to go digging through information. And even when I know that you have sent me something, if I can't go and find it quickly, then I'm done. Like I don't have the patience to do that. And that's one of the things I love most about this is that all the key information can be at someone's fingertips instantly and they can choose what they want to see quickly without having to wade through a lot of information. So let's see it. Can we take a look at an example, Kelly, so that everyone can
Okay.
kind of see how this might work?
Sure. I'm going to share my screen with you guys right now. And this is actually, I'm going to go to a different one. So this is the iYuga wheel. iYuga is the name of the company. And really all iYuga means, it's a Sanskrit word for something that happens in a cycle of time. So these are wheels. What we've done is we've taken really important information, whatever that information is that you want to share, and we've thematically bundled it in color-coded, beautiful wheels that you can brand. You can make them really look any way that you want. So I just want to demonstrate a real quick wheel that we can all relate to. I know, and Eve, I don't know if you have the same problem, but not only with myself, but within my team, the enrolling is the fun part, right? But after we enroll, there's that really, really important thing called follow-up. And that is just hard sometimes with as busy as we are. And again, I don't know about anybody else, but I just find there's this information inundation stage that we are all in. There's so much information and it's so disparate. It's so scattered. And even with doTERRA, they're constantly providing us really great assets, really great courses, really great tools, but they're all over the place. And so at least this is my experience. So I find that I often don't use these tools. So what I've done is I took some time to build a wheel that is my new customer wheel. And this new customer wheel could look different for everybody, but this is what it looks like for me. So basically in each segment, I have really simply added in how somebody can get started. This is where you start. And And I always say to people, really, if you just follow these 5 steps, you're gonna be 80% the way there. So this is where I can give them their username and their password. Let's say that they never went to a class and I send them this wheel. They can actually go down here and actually view the class live if they would like. I just put it in there. So again, I'm not putting tons of information. This is just the most important part because they won't read tons of information. So all of these segments, this is on CPTG. I choose to put that up front because it's really important to me. I've got the video in here and just a little bit about what it's about. How about the loyalty reward program? This is the one thing I find that is sometimes not only the hardest to talk about, but it's a little bit lengthy. It's a little bit confusing. When do we do it? Well, I can go through this wheel live with people on Zoom or in person, but I could also just send this to them. I can send it to them in an email. I can send it to them via text or WhatsApp or Messenger, any way, and they can actually visit this wheel as often as they want. So again, without not going into every single section here, this is a great place. Sometimes people are different types of learners. I've put all the product guide is in here, the living mag is in here, all the audiobooks. Here is all the free product courses. If they want to take them, they can, but they're right here for them to see. And I've been able to put these in a nice accordion file here. So there's all kinds of way you can organize your information. Oil tools, testimonials. I can fill it with testimonials. This is a glossary. I have a section for oil recipes. And what's really cool about this is right here in this little space, I don't have it tucked in here yet, but this wheel leads to another wheel that I've created. So there's this really cool concept that you can put wheels within wheels. That's one of the top 10 cool things that this can do. And I'm not going to go over all of them, but I love that one. Talking about co-impact sourcing. Can't leave out healing hands, right? You can put videos, MP4s in here. You can do, obviously, you can put PDFs in here. Anything that you could put in any other type of social media or email. You can also share this to your social media. It will be as simple as clicking a share button and you'll have all the options on how you want to get this to your new customer. This is another one I think is really important. What's the difference between a wholesale customer and a wellness advocate? Well, if you don't talk to them about it, they might never find out, right? So we talk about it and give them a couple little tips about, again, not tons of information. And at any time, if you wanted to do a video on any of these, you can just tuck a little video. All of the social media and all of these, again, are customizable in here. So I hope that kind of gives you an idea of just the basics of a wheel. And then one thing I want to say, and I'm not going to take time to do it, but this is a free app. Everyone can use and view wheels for free. And what you just basically do is you would download the app, and I'll talk about where we're at with that in a minute. You just download the app and you have the ability to take this wheel that your enroller shared with you. Maybe your leader created a wheel and you just simply want to get it out to your customers. You have the ability to bring that into your own, what we call a gallery of wheels. So it goes from my gallery into your free gallery. And if you want to just visit it as often as you want in your gallery, you get an opportunity to do that. And you can also share the wheel, like I said.
Every time I talk to you, I get so many ideas through my head about how this could like change so many parts of our business. For just now, I was thinking about, you have really loyal users of the oils, but they're always like, oh, well, I don't know enough. I could never help somebody. I wouldn't know how to tell somebody what to do. Well, they don't have to. You say, could you text them this wheel?
Right.
And then it's taken care of from there. I just think it's so just kind of limitless. I mean, I was thinking a bit, the idea that you can share it, because I'm sure also people are looking at this and they're like, well, that's cool that you did that. But I don't know that I could create that wheel. You don't have to. If other people have made one and it's public and they can share it with you, all you have to do is tweak it so it fits your information. Or if there's a section you like or don't like, that's a quick edit. You don't have to start from scratch. if there's already kind of a template out there that you like, which I love that because that's the other thing. Shortcuts are my favorite.
Right, right. Yeah,
Um,
we designed this to have a really user-friendly interface. And you can go to town with this. You could create, we look at these wheels as little micro websites. Now, listen, I'm going to just be really honest and vulnerable here and say, I've paid for a website and never built it. And I didn't do it because I didn't have the patience. It's not really my forte. And I just didn't sit down and make it happen. And I know so many people that have done the same thing. And your gallery, as you build out your gallery in your own time, it's really like a bunch of micro sites, right? And so every tab on a website, which is really important information, instead of inundating people with an entire website of information, think of each tab as maybe a different wheel. Let me show you just another one. I created a Meta Power wheel. So this is the Meta Power product. So when somebody buys Meta Power or wants to know Meta Power, you can go ahead and go into the DMK and find it, or look for that video, or send them the pip, or whatever you want to do. I've gone ahead and put everything Meta Power that I think is valuable all in this wheel. So, this is my hello and welcome. What is metabolic health? Here's the starter system. So I let people know there's a starter system, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and how to get started. I can put my doTERRA link for people to enroll right in here. And what's really cool is I want you to kind of think of wheels like Frisbees. So I take a wheel and I throw it over to Eve. I just send it to her, right? And then Eve's like, oh my gosh, my team could love that wheel. I'm going to tweak it for my team ever so slightly. In order to tweak, she gets the free app. She brings it into the tweaking environment called the gallery. And then she sends it out to her entire team. Now she has shot that Frisbee out to all those people. Now they're picking it up and sharing it. So this is the potential for some of your content to also go and, take this for whatever, to go viral. So there are people on all spectrums that can use these, but at its core, it's an incredibly simple way to beautifully visually bundle important information and to share it. It's that simple. Now, I'm going to also mention quickly, we don't yet, and we're going to talk about where we're at in the building, we'll have the capability to use AI. You could literally copy your segment of your website, put it in here, and it will create a wheel for you. You also can just click a create a wheel button and start dumping notes in here. We'll actually have a notepad that you can easily drop information until you're ready to make a note. But what we're trying to do is build this for the person that is in the parking lot, see something they love. Maybe it's a recipe on Instagram, how you can easily take that, just quickly put it into your recipe iYuga wheel, or maybe you haven't made it yet. Just put it onto the greater clipboard within the app, organize it later when you have a chance.
Yeah, it's like taking the best of like Pinterest and Linktree and all of those things
Yes.
and capturing them in a beautiful, like accessible, digestible way.
Right. And I think it's important to mention too, Eve, we talked about this, that you as the creator of wheels can make them public or private. So you have an opportunity while you're working on wheels for them not to be searchable. And what I mean by that is, this app doesn't just allow you to create, bundle, but it allows people to search for you, search for your content. You can favorite things, you can like things, you'll be able to follow people's gallery. So some of that social media thing out there that we like, that connection that we all need, that is available also in this app.
That's really cool. Okay, so where are you guys at now and how can people learn more?
Perfect. I'm going to do a stop share here real quick.
Yeah.
Thanks. So we have been creating, storyboarding, talking with people, advisors, global advisors that have built apps, done things right, done things wrong, sold apps for millions, have become advisors, contractual advisors for us. They want to be part of the iYuga app development. We started this 18 months ago, and we are all the way through and ready very soon to be doing a soft beta launch. So that might be language that you might not be used to. We all know beta is not fully up and running yet. So we haven't gone public. We'll be going public Q1 of 2025. So we're not early in terms of me. It might feel a little early to you, but we've been working. In fact, this poster, this whatever you call this thing, we're going to be, yeah, banner, thank you. We're going to be at the doTERRA convention. I usually go as a participant, right? Because I've been building a team for 13 years. So we're going to be there. And the reason we have a joint banner, our company and iTovi, is because iTovi is one of our corporate partners, and we are launching our relationship at leadership. I mean, at convention. We'll be at leadership too, but at convention. And what does that mean? It means that from now on, when you get scans from iTovi, you're going to actually get those reports that you get. You're going to get them in beautiful color-coded wheels. So we're sharing space with them. We'll be in front of the, we'll be at the Hyatt, which is just right there adjacent to Salt Palace, as well as on the other block, I think they call it the Umoka. It's the Contemporary Art Center. We'll be outside on the sidewalk. So please come and see us, and I'll talk to you more about, and I think we're going to talk a second about some of the opportunities, but come check us out. We'll give you tours of wheels, and we'll also tell you how you can secure a spot in our beta run. So we have a limited number of people that are allowed to get in early. And for that, now let me be very, very clear to say that anybody can use this app free. The model of the app is called freemium. If that's not a term that you're familiar with, it means it's a free app. We all use these apps that are free. But if you want to really use it for business, you want more space, you want more features, then you have the opportunity to upgrade, different upgrades. And we can talk to you about there. You can't even upgrade right now. We're not quite there. But what we're doing is securing people in their positions so that they can be the first. When we're ready in the next month, we will be contacting whoever wants to be part of this. And you'll get to use it first. You'll be some of the first in your industry. You'll get to be some of the original pioneer creators. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. And I think, I don't know, I'm kind of like a FOMO for early adopter kind of person. I love new stuff. And it's
Yeah.
so fun to be in the first group, even though you're helping create it and make it better. That makes it kind of exciting to find all the ways that it can be tweaked and adapted. And just to be a part of that conversation is so fun. And I know also there might be people that want to be more involved in supporting your work also on kind of a ground level thing as maybe investment partners or things like that. And they're like, ooh, that sounds fun. That's going to go really big. Oh my gosh, I want in on that level too. Can you talk about those opportunities?
I'd love to. And, we were talking about this, that it's pretty rare that you come across an opportunity that it's not so risky. It's not just an idea anymore, but we are in what we call a friends and family pre-seed raise. And that's where we have people, and a lot of them are wellness advocates that we've been talking to for many months. That have decided that they want to do, of course, the beta is the no-brainer, right? They want to be in early, but they've decided between investing or being a founding ambassador or both. And so I'll just speak to both of those. Right now, in terms of investing, there is an opportunity to invest. And the way you can find out more about that is by just letting Eve know, since you've got direct contact with her. But in the email that you're looking at this video in, you'll see a Calendly link. And whether you want to just hear about the investment opportunity or whether you want to hear about being a founding ambassador for us, both of those will be discussed on, I've got multiple times a week. I get lots of people on and we talk about it. So the investment opportunity, what's so excited about friends and family is that it is a time that you can invest. Kind of the shares are the cheapest they'll ever be for our company. And we've raised quite a bit already, but we still need more. We're going to be we're developing both Apple and Android, of course. We'll be on web. We're on web already, but we'll be developing for tablet. Mobile is next, and we've already way into the development of that, but that won't be released until the end of the year. So the investment opportunity is really pretty exciting right now. So definitely let me know if that's something you're interested in. And then becoming a founding ambassador. So listen, what we know is that it takes a long time to develop these products, right? And I wasn't going to wait around. I'm talking to everybody at all, I didn't even have a wheel to show people for the first year. So now you guys got to see wheels. But founding ambassadors are those people like Eve that have something to say, they have something to share, and they share it with a lot of people. They like to go out and talk about it. And they want to be users. They see value in this product. So these are people that come in early and do kind of what you're doing, sharing the message. And for that, and one thing I haven't mentioned yet, is there is a referral program, a very simple referral program attached to this, because we really believe that the best way to get out of the gate quickly is to allow people to have skin in the game. Not only are you creating incredible wheels and having a blast sharing those, but this ability also, if you share, to receive a referral. And so that's talked about in the presentation, but our founding ambassadors referral is a larger amount, because we really want to thank you for coming in early, helping us, because our ambassadors and our beta users are in early. You're helping us tweak things, but you also have a lot of say on what you like, right? What you would like to see, and we do listen. So it's really an unbelievably exciting time right now for us.
That's so awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kelly. I can't wait to meet you in person. We've exchanged a lot on various communication modes in the
Right.
last little while, but I'm excited to meet in person. And I love iTovi too. And I was thinking, I remember when I got my iTovi, it was when they were doing this very thing. And I referred people when I got iTovi because it was brand new and exciting to talk about and share about, and I still use mine and love it. So it's kind of like a full circle moment here.
Yeah. It's pretty cool that we're going to be there together. So I really hope everyone comes up and sees us. I'd love to meet you and talk to you more. So I'll give you the calendar link, and you can add that in there in terms of just hopping on and looking at a live presentation. I probably will do 1 or 2 before I leave for convention on the 12th. But then I'll be doing them the entire time on the way back for those that are like, I can't think about one more thing until we get back
Yes,
from
right.
convention. I feel your pain. So thank you, Eve. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And just so you guys know, I'm planning on using this wheel system when I share my notes this year. And so be watching, because that will be one way that you can make the notes more digestible and go to exactly where you want to go easily and quickly. So I'm super excited to give it a little run here after convention. So be watching for that. And I hope to meet you all there too. So if you see me, come up and say hi. So thanks so much, Kelly.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.